the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first down run by Jones, not going to work out as he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan, complete.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve with this built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Robert Tanyan was the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that's complete to Lewis. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got Adams on the hookup. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete.
Devontae Adams, 33 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. They find some open field here. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big run by the big man Fournette. And even 60 yards.
At the 18-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Open man has got one. It's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones taking it in. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10. At their
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you
in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Brady going to throw. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Antonio Brown, 47 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
Complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
25 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. The left side throw complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers! Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
I just can't kick off for Green Bay.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They begin with a run by Fournette. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Man open left side is Brown. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
I am pretty bad.
And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The final shot before half for Brady. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys...
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
You say you're next.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
7-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. After the sack on first down, Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic.
And this is caught at the 20.
I'm going to show you, man.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 69 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. On first down, Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. The quick slant caught.
Rodgers.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers are back within a score.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Brings up 2nd down.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. He's got Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
Ball carrier.
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And some room to roam now. 30, 10, 5, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big run by the big man Fournette, 54 yards. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here's Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They'll go with a big bang for it, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Leonard Fournette denied on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. Back near the goal line, here's Rodgers. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Gosh, this game's felt a bit weird all along the whole way through, and no better play maybe exemplifies that weirdness than that safety right there.
Partner, you've got a tie game and time running out. You've got to be ultra careful down on that end of the field, and this could very well be the play that decides this football game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. On play action, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
God damn it. Oh, that's so...
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it.